Injuries detected. Please seek... How may this unit assist you, Commander? This unit is available to answer any queries. Which member of the incognito graphs are known? Well, for now, Trooper C. This unit is...
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal families, don't they? Here in I don't even know how long. We got bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Attention passenger, you are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future. This is your 2061st reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times.
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
multiple signs of habitation observed. Helpful tip. Agents are advised against touching stains of questionable origin. Matriarch's Mercy lies directly ahead. This unit is ready to proceed when you are, Commander.
Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
Safety of yourself, family, and friends is greatly appreciated.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately. My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. I don't... Vary, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry, or they'll be eaten. Or worse. Thank you. Thank you. This way. This way.
Ready?
Who's there?
So
Ransacking time!
first.
Please seek treatment for following soon. This unit advises healing yourself now.
Back in business.
Emergency protocols ready.
Ready to go.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger. Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
If we factor for... And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Typically, no. And it has been somewhat... The abbot felt to show how the Crabble Pat... I am also on hand to answer queries by providing... I am sure they, according to life outside... We have dived... But if my data then back...
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance. Well, that is the idea. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing. I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the camp.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions,
Plain and
but it
simple.
could use a little salt.
Please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources to provide medical care meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5.
How long are we meant to stay here?
That's the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Broke my nose last scrap. Or, I guess Raleigh Dortmunder did, huh? I still don't get any of this. Ow. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another. Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees. The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Ow. Boink. 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 Boink.
I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. I'd like to believe that, but frankly, I got some other concerns. I went through this myself when Anti's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy, so what is the Order actually gaining by doing this? They'd have to be evil to even think of them as such. And they'd have to be stupid to think that's a line nobody would cross. The Order doesn't strike me as either. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then... well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
Up to no good? Good.
You got business? No? Move on. You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in. Hello, hello. You're the one that aided us in availing Sub Rosa of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband. We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war, and maybe expand our reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our... It's superb cover and a myself, I enjoy the thrills of the environ. Will be well put. So long as that zest isn't the taste of blood. Feast thine eyes on the merchandise. Don't do anything foolish. Step right up. What fine contraband might I supply you with this day? Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub Rosa would be most grateful.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always... Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate, or... Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy. Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly? Ugh, a tourist. We'll clear out the... Go on, get out of here. Scram!
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Don't feel like nose.
Oh, my noggin sure is sore.
The grand plan is the predetermined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal point. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with... I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail. Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics. Never as many as I would like. Eventually, my...
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing. Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be. Oh yeah, Duarte, he's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or, no, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just, oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people, maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they're doing something.
Drop by our predictory today and find out how you can take an active part in your future. Auntie's choice just suffered an involuntary
Every scientician yearns to visit the Ark.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This...
Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper, but you do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account, I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Though, admittedly, it's a difficult... The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them. Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the... I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but maybe you'll have better luck. Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side. You can find Agarwal in the lift building. Probably formulating another...
Oh, a visitor. Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good. Good. I'm most focused on what's relevant to me these days. I used to listen to the wireless, read periodicals, all that useless junk. Complete waste of time, I tell you. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one, as a laugh. Everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on. Sure, but I've had 9 POPs so far, and at least 3 times something similar happened. Avoided drowning in a culvert, sidestepped my mantisaur allergy. Forget the other. Things like that just illustrate the fragile nature of human existence, especially here in Golden Ridge. My co-occupant Ike had a POP done, had told him avoid liquids for 48 hours. He ignored it. Later got drunk, passed out, drowned face first in a puddle of water. You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank. I don't know why the other...
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
You have a very non-scholarly look about you.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this brat back into the camp.
Thus, if we compare the rates of dust accumulation
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions. Well, if the Archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine. The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. If I can help others in need with the great disruption that is appreciate you.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for nonspecific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you? Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct? Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril. Tell me, which of us has the title of administrant before their name? The responsibility is mine, as are the consequences. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, "An outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute." And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold. I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started? Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here. These are the data points we need. Keep at it then. Precision is ever our ideal. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Scienticians around the settlement inform me have you spoken to all representatives of the Order? All of the displaced? The doctor? The questionable types from Sub Rosa? Investigated the containers? If not, do. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be here, up to my ocular organs and requests. Good. Check. As with probability, there is an...
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are, a dashing outsider standing before me. Forgive me. Thoughts of destiny and predictability tend to raise my blood pressure. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer... You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks. How can I be of service? As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough bed. Of course, Yes, I can treat sickness as a... Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamping. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. I can tend to your injuries, provided you have the bit. Many thanks. Right as...
You're right. The universe does very itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
The predictive framework of the universe. They publish
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability? Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge? Victor? Yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of, and that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe. Besides the highly caustic Xeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists, rift worshippers, spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation. No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Xeranium Manufactory. But that facility isn't... I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly...
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal Earth Directorate agent is just a title? I'd seek to know who you are beyond that bit of headline. Gambling is for those who lack an understanding of basic probability theory. I don't
dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. Moreover, one more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost... Most assuredly not! It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you... I knew I could... Here, take... Seer Wiley and I will... Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral...
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation. Yes.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine. Oh, indeed. Without Wiley? Why, Matriarch's mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions. Not if you consider the alternative. Its absence would be far more. That is a statue of the regrettably.
Oh, certainly. According to my...
Oh, good.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct? True, my situation. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We utilize none of the Department of Predictive Analysis. After years, of course, predictions have unforeseen factors. But as we close in on Matriarch, engagement is admittedly rather low. But at least one member of the camp reports. I believe if my own humble assertions are not enough, I foresee.
Each fulfilling our prescribed role within the grand plan.
You have an abundance of valid options for your next mission destination, Commander. N-Ray Range, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity.
Hello. I see you too.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's mercy.
Oh. Administrant Agarwal. Here to finally hash this out, are you? Thought this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
Speaking as a representative of the Order, we will abide by the Mediator's decision if you do the same.
Agreed.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
You found out why I don't... Oh. Why?
Speak on then.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
Quite right. Rollo's co-occupant might have also supported our warnings, had he heeded them.
I don't know. You ask me? When it comes to these Order predictions, there's a lot of room between a probable and definite outcome. You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Her mission is to uplift and enlighten.
She's indoctrinating, not helping us. Can't you see the difference?
Point taken.
You actually got the Provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
Fair enough. The Order does keep us refugees fed and plenty, medicated. To give credit, as I do with blame, where it's due. I'm all ears, Mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd. And I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing. Paid Donnybrooks with surrogate fighters is... well, I'm at a loss for an applicative metaphor to describe it. I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis?
Yeah, I opted in.
At Auntie's choice, we'd view this from a lens of how sickness undercuts productivity.
That is indeed unfortunate. but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every conceivable angle. Admirable work, Mediator. I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands. Are we to have a stalemate for the rest of our days? This cannot be what the prediction foretold.
You sure about this? I mean, talk about wasted effort on your part.
Well, if this is the fate that was augured, then I will not complain, though it goes against my very nature. Please, be safe. That's all I ask.
Not to worry, Administrant. The exclusion zone is our problem now. Here. You stay out of trouble. We'll try and do the same.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, if Ortiz was among them, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are. He don't strike me as a liar. Incompetent, though? I'll say this. If he's got insubordination brewing, he's well and truly screwed. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for. I haven't. But right now, your only lead is to follow through on what the abbot asked. You're in the middle of this conflict whether you like it or not. I'll be damned if we don't do our due diligence.
Where do we go now? Another...
I'm alright. How are you?
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our... that our situation will improve in time.
She will raise humanity to perfection.
You don't even know multi-valuable cal...
to hear any more talking from you.
This unit's arm is vital for taking tickets. Those in need of spare parts should look elsewhere, subject.
Took your voice box first.
My aftermarket parts.
On what? No log-in target. Outlaws always ready.
Thought you were smart, huh?
Jesus. Long round. Oh, there's a leg. No. Just because you're hungry doesn't mean you get to have a leg.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives. Thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep Golden Ridge beautiful.
Probably shouldn't be through there. Why not? Why are you so tasty?
Yeah. They know what. They know what's good.
Okay.
But I can't have a leg, so I demand an arm. Without fingernails.
I am not gonna make this jump. Yep.
Boom.
You died, huh? No
I
shit.
want dinner.
Really? And it says it wants wall.
What can I walk? Oh, I don't want
Start. I don't think I can walk through this. Yeah. I thought it was one of them that killed me.
I added him on Xbox.
She added you on Xbox. Haruka. Uh-oh.
How did that kill you still?
Don't fucking know.
You were going as slow as molasses.
I'm wondering how the hell I'm supposed to get over there.
Really good head start.
What? Huh? Okay, that's scared me. But she won't wanna. But macaroni. Well, you get no fucking legs of chicken then. We have macaroni. No,
Day 206. Morale? Low.
We do.
Condition?
We do.
Feeble.
I will throw you.
Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy.
You would
seeking
run from a
refuge with
fucking
the Order.
fly.
The fools. Can't they see the Order
Okay,
is
stink
no
bug.
different from the Protectorate? The Order won't...
Incessant muttering to oneself may disturb fellow passengers.
Bigger
Further
than a
conduct
coin.
violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering rattletrap.
I am now queso
Threats
gravity
compel me no
token.
longer. I now answer to no one. I've seen through the lies
I'm
of
not
both
big
sides.
enough to make
In
the
time,
damn earth take.
everyone will.
Unwarranted optimism may be a sign of a more serious imbalance.
Yes, but I don't take.
At curatives before boarding.
Yes.
Look at Dad standing next to you. Short.
There's Dort. Dort.
I grew the wrong way. I grew fat, not tall.
Fat, tall.
I know. I said I grew fat, not tall. I grew the wrong way.
We can have this debate all year. Yeah, I don't like third person as much. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. Bitch. Ah, shoot. We're both a meaty peeps. If we fell, the earth would feel it. Thanks for the prime sub. Spoiler! 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 Ah! That's the spoiler! With the I wonder what spider leg is like. Talks about me being fat. Uh-huh.
That is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist-deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand. The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar.
Okay, we're all fatty peeps batter. You meant to say better and you said batter. I want some batter now, god damn it.
It's true. Whether over porcelain or metal, flesh or blood, we all take the same oath of service. It's like I've always said. A doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core. You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
I believe in you. The human body is the greatest toilet of all and it needs a plumber.
You really think so? Very well. Sometimes it takes a plumber to do a doctor's job. If Matriarch's Mercy cries out in need, then the pipe doctor will answer. See you there, friend.
The doctor will answer. Give me a minute, I'll go buy some fucking lard for you. I can't call 911, I don't fit. There's no way he'll put me on the stretcher. I'm gonna fall through. What's in the tent? Oh. Yeah. Let me in the tent. Let me in. Let me in and out now!
Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
didn't mean to press that.
Stop deviating from the baseline.
Are you following them?
I didn't get what I wanted.
Going to the tent.
Why are you walking away? Oh man, they may well live. Because it does break my knees when I crouch. What the fuck is that under? Flaws. I have gluttony. Defendant. Flawed, which makes me take everything. Bad knees. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. Faster crouch speed, but every time I crouch, a 10-meter radius emits a sound that hostiles can hear and investigate. Okay, so the game's telling you that you're too fat. Yes.
Lost paths clear only in retrospect. And now a song from a composer predicted to have 3 well-liked melodies and become allergic to water.
I really wanted to can't let me.
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile.
What? Fucking runs away and leaves me again. All I hear is buzz.
Right there.
I need to think. I think I need to get this game. I wouldn't be able to stop joking about shit. Yeah. 1 second. I gotta get a stink bug for her. She fucking got up and ran.
I did not. I heard no. Okay, we'll get that one then.
Move, Hope.
That's not Hope. No.
You almost puked.
No, nom, nom, nom. Good job.
Really, Faith?
Good job.
You better not be spraying either.
I can't tell if she is or not, to be honest. Hopefully it's my turn on the Xbox. I knew I heard something. No. Flush the buggy, flush the buggy. Make sure there's no more of them.
This is why I didn't let warm in here.
Now I'm fucking cold. I'm looking.
When it comes summer, they're all gonna be out.
I know. It's gonna suck.
Opie, you gonna have a look?
No. Somebody went somewhere. Could hear on the phone.
Why do people freak out? These stink bugs, they don't even smell that bad?
Oh, yes, they do.
To her it does.
Oh my nose is so fucking sensitive.
he had a stroke and smell things and...
That's not why I can smell better. It's only been like the last 6 months that my nose has been really bad.
You've always been scared of damn bugs.
Well, I mean, I don't like butterflies, but, you know.
Yeah, she ran from a butterfly, too.
Asshole. I don't see any more.
I don't forget about them.
Yeah, you pick them up, no problem. Even your sister's afraid of them. The one day we were over there, you wouldn't even save your sister. She caught feelings on that.
You both did.
Yeah, and the worst part about it, it's like the bug knew, because it went like this. It's on the wall. Her and I are trying to rush away, right? Look.
I know.
It fucking knew what it was doing. I don't see any more, though. Yet.
Butterflies, what is it gonna do? Land on her nose looking cute?
Oh, hell no.
She doesn't like the flapping or something.
I don't like. Oh, found the toy again.
Time to earn my commission.
Oh, hi. Oh, that's a mega... That's a thing. That's a pig! Have a fucking fire gun.
Mr. Game ready!
Trying to hit me with tail. Baby. Ow.
Back in business. Yo. Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Yes, she is a buggish.
Turn to go. Not exactly up for that right now.
Just fucking die already. Jesus. I'm going to save so I don't just immediately die again. Oh, so do I still have it on 480 or is it on 720? 720. What? Why are you hitting me?
Hit the pillow and like it. Ow, it's
What the fuck am I hearing? What the fuck is that? Is that a tiny worm?
Armed and ready.
Oh dear.
This thing's got a mean streak. The crab will drop.
Oh my god.
Health benefits available.
Why is it running? Zero. Okay. This gun fucking sucks. What are you doing? Okay, neater. Why does it look like eyes? Ah! Okay, that scared me. I am not gonna read all this. Something about choice exploration. Derpia.
Audio log of Chief Exploitation Behavioralist DeWitt. This is entry number 8 of my scrapper preventative fieldwork. Unfortunately, it seems my heavy metal detritus
Why do I feel like this
mixed
is gonna
into the
just fall on
adrenatine
me?
cancels the intoxicating effects that the scrappers crave. Their leader was first the drops-enhanced injections that I
Scrapper's dead.
conspicuously left for them.
This is the death
And he
claw
ran
fucking
through
thing all over
2
again.
dozen in barely a minute trying to cure the urge. He seized, turning steely gray, and then succumb to some sort of severe blood poisoning. Though I'm confident it's completely unrelated to my heavy metal detritus drops. Now the rest are in a frenzy hunting for... Why, hello. I didn't reckon you'd find me way up... Oh, no. No. I had nothing to do with... I said no, please. Please.
Oh,
Ah!
cover yourself with glitter again.
Yes. And face staring at the wall again. Don't you mean familiar faces? Oh, be pissed. Oh, that's a mech. That's a big mech that has a skull on it.
Honing in on source. Attempting to search concluded. Investigating.
Promoting. Commander's vital stats have reached an alarming low.
Okay, I didn't even get to pick it. I might want to run.
protocol surrender primed.
Can I get a fucking gun that actually hurts somebody? Die, you stupid dragon.
Back in business.
Trouble ahead.
See you! You ain't worth scratch!
This is crazy.
Available at
you fuckers are crazy.
Hate to ask for help, but help? Back in business.
This unit is in need of assistance.
Son of a bitch.
Resuming
Help me end this fight on my feet.
What are they shooting at us with a grenade launcher?
Rasp back in business.
Yes, I would like life support.
Not quite charged yet. Probably hiding nearby.
What the fuck am I stuck on? Oh, she does have something.
Ready to assist with agent's health negative. Target not in current range.
Get a drum top.
Gas still recharging. Sorry, not in range. Target too far.
Fucking die! No, 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 no.
About to get real.
Lock on rocket launcher, you say?
Look alive, Commander.
Quit skulking. Throwing the boom boom.
Emergency protocols ready.
Ah!
Here, a medic.
Explosion for you.
Draft is ready.
Out of blast. Found you. Thought you were smart. Throwing the boom boom boomy boom.
Can you stop with the boom?
Enough of your dilly dally.
Gas still recharging. The travel pod.
Dispensing
Fuck off.
preserving medicine. It's primed.
Bomb suit helmet. Pop-Tarts. They're just Pop-Tarts today. Regal. Music products?
Assistance currently unavailable. Standing by with life support.
Damn. Stitch it up, probably.
It's a pro! This thing's got a mean streak. Mess with me, you get the...
I'm sorry, that's I will take a drink.
And it started spilling.
Oh, right, it had beads in it. Come on, jump. Huh? Tell me I got on this side for nothing. Maybe I get on top of the train. Confused. You think there'd be a ladder or something like this? Feel safe at all. Okay, take it easy, man.
Rat's tingling. All charged up. Cyclops always crabby. Gravelclaw Yeah.
What's that? A drain of time. That you? Aren't the luck?
Time to earn my
Making strides.
Consider recalibrating your mechanism. Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Raph's back in business. Let me handle this.
Invisible wall.
Personnel detected among a nearby group of persons in need of medical personnel.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else. Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack. Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing, just letting you know that the order says it wasn't them that slaughtered my men? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you as someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness, and a goodly dose of class. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning. My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it, her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn autodocs have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the autodocs work, and that should cut her billable hours. There's been a murder at one of our forts. A trooper's accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
Oh, thank law. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I think I might be hallucinating.
How do you eat purpleberry crunch? Real warriors eat it right from the box.
Trooper Zilong, you are showing increased levels of agitation. Is something the matter?
My arm feels like it's on fire. I got no sleep last night, and this damn twitching in my shoulder won't stop.
Have you been observing Dr. Tinsley's protocol?
Ain't much protocol aside from drink water and try not to die. Why do you want to know?
This unit is programmed to look after each member of the crew through around-the-clock observation. Empathy is simulated via a selection of subroutines for priority patients.
Well, I'll be damned. Honored to be in your care, Val.
Choppy, hey Pinchy, hey Slashy. How are my 3 favorite mantisaurs doing? Kindly take a couple steps back, friend. This time with my precious mantisaurs is sacred.
I wonder which local flora and fauna this new brood of mantisaurs will prefer. climate here is a mite more agreeable than Cloister. One good thing about being assigned to the Mantisaurs here.
Whichever void brain know-nothing decided Mantisaurs are more cost-effective than troopers did not include the loss of my patience in the budget. That's... no! Halt! Do attack 2! Attack 2!
This unit has an inquiry for you, Trooper Silong.
Oh yeah? Let's hear it.
Are the stipulations of your contracts with Auntie's Choice similar to this unit's instructional parameters?
Huh. I know Auntie's Choice would love if signing on the dotted line were as binding as programming. No, I'm free to operate outside what they tell me I can do, with consequences. Programming don't allow for that. Unless it does. Wait, does it?
This unit is unable to continue this conversation at this time.
Thank law, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
Working hard or hardly working?
Have a profitable
That's
day.
rhetorical. You seem like a go-getter. Let's consume lunch sometime.
That better not be what I think it is.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention? Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would bring some sense. Murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted killed their superior, or something. She's in that cage over there, and Security Officer Abner is in charge. Sure, fine.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Power struggle. Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here. You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of sprat dung.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer. Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group. Yes, I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater... I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
This unit has added mantisaurs to its registry of approved task managers.
I mean, I do see a stink bug. Pass out. Holy fuck. You made me get up too quick. I can't tell about the ceiling, but I can tell about the wall. I'm pretty sure you see the wall. Come on. I gotta go back and look. The only time I'm able to see them is if they're moving. So just because I don't see it doesn't mean there ain't shit. What hope?
She wants to pets. Uh-oh, she's caught up. Here, Opie Mopey. Wrong cat. His face. Bop, bop.
Clean your butt. Don't make me do it.
Really hope you got me.
Hey, you gotta help me, please. I didn't do what they say I done. Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. Durbin! Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right. Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it. I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. I've got no idea. We ate the same thing. The exact same thing. Came from the same pot, even. It was sisty stew, fresh from the can, served just the way Auntie would do it. But it was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But there ain't no crabble in sisty stew. Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort? Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor. Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk? What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it. What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned sisty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say crabble? Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. some junior executive. And if you gave him reason, half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the... What? No, it was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret. Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible, and that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence. Absolutely. Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Thank you, but please hurry.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa? Auntie's choice. What's more, inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be wonderful.
You've returned. I mean, did you bring the pupa for me?
You're back? Why? Thank law. I was genuinely concerned I'd have to sort this out on my own. But I'd much rather pay you and drop the charges against Bardot instead. So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for... Yes. Yes, that's exactly it. Now just head over to Cuddy's corpse and make it disappear. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there. Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower. But you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly and to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind once, only so long as you tell nobody. So what will you be buying?
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You're checking that the cables I patched are staying together? When that big old gun downstairs was working, it rattled the wiring and they bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated. At first, we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our... We didn't find out why until the Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel... Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not... It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Auntie'd only send a few thousand more troops, thanks. We'd have a lucrative day.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us. Does that mean you don't want my bits? Well, aren't you a moral marvel? Putting principle above your pocketbook. Too bad I'll never speak of this again. I'd love to hear what my investment circle would think of you.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage. Framing me? Who? Do you know what happened? That good-for-nothing rung leech! That dunderhead! I can't believe he'd... Oh, he's about to learn that poor Chief Cuddy's not the only one with executive contacts in the family. My cousin's a VP in R&D who used to head testing on Numa. Abner's going to spend the rest of his downright miserable life wishing he just confessed and took what's coming. That makes me extra thankful for what you did. If it'd been left in Abner's hands, he'd have made sure they'd thrown me in a hole so deep, even the Sprats wouldn't come visit.
While I appreciate your help in ensuring this mess wouldn't blow back on me, we now got nothing else to talk about. Time you moved on.
Armed and ready. Look alive, Commander.
Emergency protocols ready. As indicated.
Rat's raring to get the gravel claws angry. Mess with me, you get the claw. It's a brawl.
Agent vitals have fallen below acceptable point not ready. Please try again later. Standing. Mind the mills.
My aftermarket boosting's got a mean top in my claw. Armed and ready.
Hey!
Come here, babe. Come on, honey. How you doing, baby?
What's the matter, kiddo?
What's up, baby? Got poo-poo still? You poo-pooed a little bit. You constipated? Is this booty right here constipated? Dude, close your fucking butthole. Nobody wants to see that.
Bathe.
No, not there. Okay. Lick your daddy. He needs a bath. Okay, give me a bath then. You got eye cookies, honey. Will you let mommy clean your face? Come on, baby. Good girl. Good girl. You let mommy clean the cookie. There's no more cookie. It's gone. Yeah. You clean the cookie.
She smile. You smile. Yuki Daisy Mayo.
I'm shocked she let me clean the Gookie. She had a little sleepy in her eye. Why is her head turning?
Because I'm scratching her head and you're scratching her.
Ooh, you need a brushing, kid. Mommy has to find a good brush. One that'll actually work on your fucking hair.
You missed the brush, huh?
Yeah, I miss brushing you.
I remember you always coming and you... Mama?
Your stomach is yelling at you.
Yes, I've been hungry all day. Did you just do a little sneeze? You do a little purr. Hope you do a little sleep. You don't have to be out there, baby, if you want to lay in here.
Hey, where you going? Come back.
Fast. 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 Don't leave us, Fast. I don't think she knows what she wants. Bounce. You gonna give mommy kisses. I know you won't give me kisses. I said, are you gonna, she gonna give you kisses?
Get you, text her.
This thing's got a mean streak.
Please seek treatment for bodily trauma soon. Negative. Pharmaceutical reload in progress. Protocols not yet charged.
Look alive, Commander. Recharging as fast as I can, Commander!
business.
tree.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa? Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so. I understand. Though, I really hope you'll reconsider. Instead, think of all the worlds that can be ushered into Auntie's Choice if we have a more monstrous mantisaur invasion at our disposal. I'll be here if you change.
You've returned. I mean, did you bring the pupa for me? That is a dangerous proposition, stranger. You risk the rage of Executive Wojciech if you don't follow his instructions.
Oh, thank law. You've made the right choice. And the research I'm going to do with this little beauty will allow me to retire. Rich, respectable, and powerful.
Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us. Or grow up to bite us, rather.
Mantisaurs! Eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Time to earn my commission.
Bastards, come out!
Dropping off ammo!
Rats raring to go.
They're back! I'll make them off the
Always crabby.
Save us! So many of them!
Remember how great I am at my job.
Not yet charged.
death has occurred. There is a 96% chance this unit requires desanitation due to contact with raw mantisaur flesh.
Nobody in their right mind is gonna believe I talk to these things now. Luckily, I've got to figure out how to explain it.
Well, that certainly was a horrific bit of chaos. But you made the right decision by giving the pupa to me. The research value it will provide is enormous. Absolutely. And that research will bring me promotions, wealth, and status that is long overdue. My genius will ascend the corporate ladder, and they will be lucky to have me. Yes, you have your bits, and I will have a long, illustrious career spanning decades. Works out perfectly for both of us. And now, you should be off to your next adventure.
I've put in for that transfer, and under the circumstances, I think they'll give it to me. Thank you again for your help.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. What else do you have for me? Wonderful. I do love a subordinate that can honor their obligations and make me look good. And if that concludes our business for the moment, I kindly ask you to vacate my outpost. I have much to do.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the
Sorry. Got some kind of tickle in my chest.
Are you all right, Anatoly? You look a little pale. Wait right here and I'll find you an expectorant.
No. No. We lose our spot in line, we ain't gonna have anywhere to go. I ain't going back to corpse disposal. No. We have to stay here. I'll be fine. Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
Keep your
Don't like being
behavior
so
within
exposed.
acceptable parameters.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? The meaning of life is in narrative, and we are the... Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to exclude our teachings.
When I asked the seer for medical specialists, a plumber was not what I had in mind. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, now, will there be anything else? How can I be of service? Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery, the Oracle?
I communicated your prediction to Administrator Agarwal. I'm not sure why she's budged on letting the refugees move into the exclusion zone, but I agree. Very worrying indeed. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered? Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
My time is yours. You may peruse.